All right, so the draw for Olympics 2024 is out. Now, we were expecting some crazy matches, but unfortunately, Runa, Sinner, and Andy Murray are not participating due to injuries. So, I wish a speedy recovery to them. And also, Andy Murray, although he's not participating in singles, but he will be playing doubles. And as he mentioned, this will be his last tournament of his career. So, let's wish him all the best and congratulate him for an amazing career. He was part of the big four. So, with that, now let's look at the draw. But even before I start, there is a amazing matchup in the second round that is the most significant, I feel, because it also decides Nadal's future. We don't know whether he'll be coming back or not, but we have Nadal versus Djokovic in the second round. Now, that is an interesting match, and Nadal, as you all know, practiced well, played a good match, good tournament at the Swedish Open, went on to reach the finals, lost. Djokovic, as we all know, is still recovering from the knee surgery, is still recovering from the loss he had at Wimbledon. So it will be interesting to see how that plays out. Now let's look at the key factors. So as I mentioned, some of the players are not playing, and the draw at the first sight, we would say that it's tougher for Djokovic because he has Zverev, Tsitsipas, Nadal, Fritz, everyone in his draw, and even Arnaldi. So all of those players who have been performing well recently are in his side of draw. Nadal has a tough opponent in his first round, so Fucsovic. So it means that we may not even see Djokovic versus Nadal, right? But still, we hope that both of them are able to win their matches, and we see the second round match between Djokovic and Nadal. Now, Djokovic's route to the gold medal here. Round one, Ebden. Round two, Nadal. As I mentioned, round three is Arnaldi or Fils. Both are playing well, so it would be tougher for Djokovic, even if he is able to get through Nadal. Quarters is Tsitsipas. Never an easy match for Djokovic against Tsitsipas, although he is struggling for form. But so is Djokovic. So let's see what happens there. Semis against Zverev, another tough opponent, has been playing well, reached the finals, and I feel that this would also be a tough match for Djokovic if he is able to make semis. And in the finals, as you know, we all expect Alcaraz to make from the other side of the draw. So if you look at the route for Djokovic, it's very, very difficult, and he has to play his best tennis to get through all of this and potentially win the gold medal. If I talk about Alcaraz, seemingly it's relatively easy draw for Alcaraz as compared to Djokovic. So we see Nori in round two, then we have Timinor in the quarters. But again, Alcaraz is playing so well. He has won the last two Grand Slam championships. I don't think he is going to lose easily to these players unless he is having a really bad day. Semis, he has Ruud and Medvedev. I feel that Ruud would be making it to the semis, not Medvedev, because it's not his favorite surface. And I feel the other players are playing really well. So, and again, Medvedev has to switch from grass to clay. Difficult for all the players, but even more difficult for Medvedev. Let's see how he performs. Then we have finals, Zverev, Nadal, and Djokovic. So I feel that Alcaraz should have a comfortable route towards the finals, and finals would be an interesting match. Whoever it is, whether it's Zverev, Nadal, or Djokovic, it would be a close match. And with that, let's move to the potential quarterfinals. So Djokovic versus Tsitsipas. If we go according to the seedings, Medvedev versus Ruud, Zverev versus Fritz, Diminor versus Alcaraz. So I feel Alcaraz, Zverev, Ruud, and Djokovic are going to get through it. Otherwise, I feel if Nadal is playing Tsitsipas or some of the other players, I feel that it would be difficult for Nadal to make it to the finals. But let's see what happens. One more thing. So, although I have been calling first round, second round, but if we know about the format, you do know that it all starts potentially with the second round. So it would be second round, third round, fourth round, and then the quarters. If you want to see it other way around, it will be first round, second round, third round, and then the quarters. So there would be three rounds, and then the quarters, semifinals, and finals. So there won't be any first round. So the player doesn't have to win seven matches, as they have to do when they are playing a Grand Slam. It would be 6 matches. Now, talking about the interesting matches early on, so Fukjovic versus Nadal, first round, amazing match. Both are playing well, so let's see what happens there. Arnaldi versus Fils, again a great match. Musetti versus Monfils. Monfils again is playing in France, so there would be home support for him. Diminor versus Struff, again a good match. Mute versus Nagal. So for Indian fans, Nagal is going to play his first round against Mute. So again, Mute is from France. Crowd support would be for him, but an amazing match on the cards. So do watch that as well. Nadal versus Djokovic, as we discussed, second round. Now talking about the predictions, as you must have guessed already, Alcaraz is the heavy favorite. So even after this draw, it makes it even more clear that he is the favorite to win, and I feel only Djokovic or Zverev can cause an upset if either of them reaches the finals. So this is the analysis of the draw. Obviously, we'll also be analyzing the matches. But thanks for watching.